sheets, okay? 4 tabs here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 tabs. So if you click on each of these tabs, it will open up a financial statement. So this is the income statement for the most recent 3 years. This is the statement of cash flows, very important. This is their balance sheet, and this is where we will be performing our financial analysis. All right, any questions? So I'm providing you the industry numbers also, so that you can take JCPenney's number here, compare it to the industry average. Okay, so let's begin calculating these numbers here. So click here, which is click in D4, okay, D4, okay. You must have taken, Excel classes, maybe one, maybe none, but hopefully you have used Excel before, so it's something very basic. We are gonna type this formula. What's the formula? Current assets, instead of, we'll use the point and click, method. So all formulas start with equal sign. So here is equal sign, type equal. Hit the equal sign key, equal sign. All right? Then so where are current assets and current liabilities? They are available in the balance sheet. So I'm going to click on balance sheet here, balance sheet. So this is the balance sheet now. Okay, so scroll down and you will see total current assets, row 15. So click on B15. Click on B15 on the balance sheet, B15. Okay, so this is how much JCPenney has. It's in millions of dollars. So they have $3.4 billion in cash and inventory, which hopefully will help them pay their bills. Now type division sign, slash, okay, slash, and scroll down and look for total current liabilities, and they are in row 29. And I'll click on B29, B29, B29. Okay, now hit the enter key. It will take you back to the page where you started, and then you have your ratio, 1.45. Okay, one more time. So this is where I'm starting here. Equal sign, click on the tab called balance, okay. Okay, row 15, click on B15, slash, okay, for division, scroll down and click on B, uh, 29, okay, B29. And this is what you have here. So now we can, so see here, so this ratio, JCPenney's ratio is better than the industry average. Okay, so doesn't look that bad. So it means, let's interpret this. What is this 1.45? You can take these as dollars and cents. So for each, so this is what it means. Current assets divided by current liabilities equals 1.45. What does it mean? It means when JCPenney has $1 in bills to pay, JCPenney has $1.45 to pay the bill with. So they are covering that $1 of bills, right? By more than $1. They have $1.45. So is it good? As I said, hold off on passing judgment compared to the industry average. The industry average is 1.38. I'm sorry, 1.38. So JCPenney's number is higher than the industry average. So they are beating the average, so to say. Okay, so the good thing about using Excel is once you have typed a formula, you can copy it. Okay, so you don't have to, for example, we want to calculate this number for 3 years. We already did for 2018. We need to do it for here. So we can just copy the formula. How do I do it? I use this. There are many methods. I use the drag function. So I highlight this, okay? Take the cursor to the bottom right-hand corner. So when I take the cursor to the bottom right-hand corner, as you can see, from a thicker plus sign, it becomes a slimmer or a thinner plus sign. So here, it means it's ready to be dragged. I left-click the mouse, hold it, and drag it. Okay, so what Excel just did, it took the same formula, went to the adjacent cells on the balance sheet, took those numbers and made those divisions and gave me these answers. Okay, so one more time. So here, click here and move the cursor to the bottom right-hand corner. When it changes shape, here it changes. So this is the normal shape. And look at the new shape. This is the new shape. A thinner plus sign. And then I left-click the mouse, hold it, and drag it. Okay, so watch over time. The performance, remember in this case, the higher this ratio, the more liquid the firm is. So it was 1.66 2 years ago. Last year 1.61, so it has been declining. And believe me, it's not the problem with JCPenney only. This industry as a whole is on a decline. Macy's is struggling, Dillard's is struggling, Sears, just escaped bankruptcy because the founder, invested his own billions to, give it another shot. So he bought this firm back out of bankruptcy, Sears founder. So the industry as a whole is suffering. Okay, so now let's do the cross-sectional. So here is my question. Okay, this number here, cross-sectional, I'm comparing the 2018 JCPenney number to the 2018 industry average. So if you eyeball these two values, JCPenney's number is higher, but how much higher? Okay, so here is a formula that you want to be aware of. Deviation by what percent? So anytime you are interested in finding out as to by what percent you are better than the next guy, this is what we do. This is for the cross-sectional, comparison. So percent deviation. So by what percent is JCPenney's number higher, lower, higher or lower, or it deviates from the norm? So this is, you take the JCPenney's value minus the industry average, or whatever the norm is, industry norm, okay, in parentheses, and divided by the industry average or the industry norm, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so we are gonna use this formula here in that cell. So JCPenney's number minus the industry average, in parentheses, divided by the industry average, in parentheses.
So norm is average?
Norm, yeah, any standard, norm means standard, any standard, some people don't like to take the average, they take the median value, median is 50th percentile because average can be skewed, some large values can skew the average number, right? For example, if you take my net worth and Bill Gates' net worth, take the average of the two, that will be misleading. You see what I'm saying? My net worth could be $50,000. Bill Gates' net worth is what, $60 billion? You take the average of the two, you might say, well, the professor is very rich, because the average says that, this is what now. Okay, so when you add two numbers, apart from one another, okay, so this is the open parentheses, equal sign, open parentheses. Click on this number, JCPenney's number, minus the norm, the average, close parenthesis, slash, divide by the norm. We want to know by what percent. Why? My rule of thumb is, your authors are not going to tell you this. This is what I believe in, you know, when I do this kind of work. 10%, I use the 10%, you know,